Hi, everybody. I think this is the first time I've ever held the microphone before here on a Croakitoad Pro Wrestling show, but I just wanted to demand some microphone time tonight to say a few things that's been on top of my mind. As everybody knows, I am the youngest superstar on the CPW roster, but even I have goals and aspirations being on the show, and my goals right now are to become, for the first time ever, the CPW Young Lions champion. Now, I know my good friend AJ Jacobs had a shot and couldn't quite defeat Spike Ryan, who is the Young Lions champion right now. And it seems as though everyone has been eagerly anticipating me to get my big shot next, one-on-one against Spike Ryan for the Young Lions championship. So I just wanted to come out here at the very start of the show and tell everybody that now that Christmas is over and the New Year's has passed, and I have my brand new computer and I can play NASCAR with Croakitoad and all the friends now, and that's such a great time. Now it's time to move that over into CPW every Tuesday night. And since it seems as though I am the #1 contender as it stands right now for the Young Lions Championship, I might as well continue that New Year's resolution after my brand new computer and to get a brand new CPW title belt. Yeah. So with that said, Spike Ryan, I guess that means that I'm coming for your Young Lions Championship unless something else changes between now and the end of the month. At Croaki Cabaret, I am challenging you for a Young Lions Championship title match one-on-one. Do you accept against me? No cap.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Anarchists from Indianapolis, Indiana, Luis Dunn. And her opponent, from London, England, Jen Von Lee!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Tuesday's CPW January 13th edition. Starting off their show tonight, we've got ladies action one-on-one as Lucinda, who is deep in the hunt for Asterial's Women's Championship, will be having a rematch here against Jen Von Lee to kick things off tonight. Lucinda immediately going for the single leg crab there. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Appreciate everyone swinging by. At the very start of the show, we've already heard from Puppy for the first time ever. He came out here with a microphone and asked for a Young Lions title shot against Spike Ryan, and I guess Spike Ryan has said yes. So we have our second confirmed match for Croaki Cabaret coming up at the end of the month for the Young Lions Championship. It'll be Spike Ryan putting his title on the line against Puppy one-on-one. Interesting, his Puppy's voice almost sounded like something from Peak. I'm not sure if anyone put 2 and 2 together on that, but it sounded very familiar, his voice. Also tonight in our main event, we're going to go ahead and reveal our main event of the evening tonight. It's going to be the CPW World Heavyweight Champion going one-on-one against Mr. Coke. Ooh, that should be a good match. Lucinda going to the top rope here on Jen. Oh, tried to go for the top rope elbow, but Jen rolled out of the way. Of course, as I said before, Lucinda is on the hunt to climb up through the rankings and fight through Asterial's blood triangle, the trifecta of witches that she has collaborated here in the women's division that consists of Jen Von Lee and Vampy. And we saw a rematch last Tuesday between these two, where Jen Von Lee is starting to become known as the paralyzer of CPW, where every match she tries to tombstone pile driver somebody off the ring apron to the outside and completely paralyze them. I guess that's her new moniker here. Lucinda in the... Oh! And a hip thrust in the quarter while Jen's down. Lucinda again going to the top rope. Tried to throw her off the top rope there, but Lucinda now with a diving crossbody. Lucinda taking the arm, winding it up. Double knee drop, work on the left arm. Lucinda going for a toe kick, but Jen caught it. Knees her in the face. We're also on the road to the new WWE video game. If all historical dates are still left intact, we're about, what, 2 months away from the new WWE video game as well. I'm anticipating news about the new game any second, any day. So that'll be interesting. A new season of CPW for 2K26 whenever that news gets released. And Jen catches Lucinda, snap suplex. And a kick to the middle of the back. I'm actually surprised that Jen came out here independently. We don't see the women's champion Asterial out here. We don't see Vampy out here. Just a one-on-one match here to start off the show. Ooh, Jen tried to go for the V-trigger onto Lucinda, but just wasn't within range. Lucinda now has the arm. Once again, working the arm over. Can't see. Thank you, referee. Great camera angle there. And a whippersnapper from Lucinda. She goes to the middle ring rope, goading Jen up to her feet. Kicks her to move her back. Oh, and still connects with a front drop kick. Now goes for the cover on Jen. Can Lucinda do it? 1, 2, no. Jen with the kick out. Lucinda's got a finisher locked in. That could be bad news, but we'll see how this one pans out. Also, just a side note for this match you're watching right now, two very amazing and very lovely streamers on Twitch as well. Totally recommend both Lucinda and Jen Von Lee. Definitely give them both follows here on Twitch. Two of my favorite streamers for sure. Uh-oh, and Lucinda resorting to her Vet's heart punch, targets the chest area. utilizing the VATS to go straight to the heart on Jen Von Lee. Is it enough? No. Somehow Jen Von Lee powers a shoulder out after taking the heart punch from Lucinda. That was nuts. And now Jen needs to fire something back here, get some momentum back on her side. And, uh-oh, what's this? Got her up. Oh! Jen just loves doing moves that spikes people on their head, whether it's outside of the ring or in the ring. Nevertheless, going for the cover now on Lucinda, but not enough. And this match will continue. This match heavily featuring the CPW Women's Division, the top of the rankings right here. As Lucinda has been trying to prove herself worthy to be the #1 contender for the Women's Championship right now. But she is definitely, I actually think Jen just tried to go for that apron pile driver just now, but Lucinda reversed it with the back elbow. And speaking of reversals, there's another one. Jen off the ropes, missing an elbow drop. Lucinda misses a toe kick, but still wins out on the Irish whip. Nothing there. Another missed toe kick. Nice suplex from Jen Von Lee. Drops Lucinda on the back of her head. Now we have a double down. Jen's up to her feet first. No doubt women's champion Asterial watching very intently backstage on the monitors, seeing how this one's going to pan out between her ally, Jen Von Lee, and the supposed #1 contender going for a belt, Lucinda. Ooh, a little bit of a collision there. Jen wins out. Oh, it spills Lucinda clear out of the ring with a clothesline. And Jen is going to go for it here. High risk. Here she goes. Oh! Top rope Meteora to the outside and lands right on the mark, planting Lucinda into the ringside area. And Jen gonna continue the assault on the outside. Nice suplex. And Lucinda, well, I thought she had a bad wheel there, but she ended up posing to the crowd, letting the time expire on the outside. She needs to be careful. And I notice Jen has got a finisher locked in. We'll see what she can do with that. Lucinda off the ropes here. And again, Lucinda missing the grapple off the rebound. And now Jen sitting to the corner. Here comes Lucinda. Bulldog. Dropping Jen into the mat. And now Lucinda telling Jen to rise to her feet. Missing a chop, and Jen fires back. Uh-oh, she's got her tucked up. Is she going to go for that? Oh, my God. Second time in the match. Lucinda dunked right on top of her head. And Jen Von Lee going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and she gets it. Jen Von Lee picking up a big win here over Lucinda tonight after last Tuesday's match. Here in this rematch.
Here is your winner.
And here's Jen with the win. And Asterial and the fellow witches are probably laughing and cackling, seeing the result of this one. And Lucinda will definitely have to come back and fight next week. To keep on her track to becoming #1 contender for the Women's Championship. Definitely a roadblock has just been dropped on her here tonight by Jen Von Lee. y'all to listen up right here.
You just made the list.
Good. No, there ain't a list. The only list right now is how I'm gonna drop a big gold turd in your toilet in the morning. There, Ryan. That's the list. You're gonna be off tomorrow. Let me tell you. Now, after last week when I threw clear over the top rope to the outside, eliminating in the one-on-one test match, proved to the whole world, be me, Roger. And this year, into Croaki Cabaret in a couple of weeks, winning it for the second time. It's 2 years. The Big Biscuit is going to win the big one and then go to the big one. Get my title shot again. Ends up holding that title belt, but that time comes months. So I just want this to be yet another open challenge to everyone across the land. W. I ain't afraid. I ain't nobody. Big, thin, or wide. From the Welsh Mosher Sumo to Puppy Pool Frog. I don't care who comes down this ring to answer my challenge. But I'm going to tell you one thing, in my one-on-one over-the-top rope biscuit challenge, there ain't gonna last. Nobody gonna stand. Just like after I blow up those toilets, I'll toilets at your home, and you won't be lasting very long either. Because not only as the big toilet destroyer, I'm also the Big Biscuit, the former world heavyweight champion, and I'm gonna have that world title back. Oh yeah, you hear that? Did you hear that sound? I just did that right now in front of all of you, right, standing dead in the center of this ring. No soundbite. That was real time, baby. That was real time. Yeah, I just exploded in front of. I feel bad for whoever's about to come out here and wrestle. You're gonna be wrestling through that big, thick cloud. You can splatter that. All right, so with that being, came out here. Second challenge tonight. Whoever wants to come out here and thinks that it takes to put the over the top rope later, you just come down here and answer open challenge to anybody in pro wrestling, because I'm gonna prove again tonight, like I proved last Tuesday against Puppy when I left the outer atmosphere outside of the toilet solar system, that tonight I'm gonna throw my next victim out tonight. Y'all hear? So someone come on out here later. I need a challenge. I'm gonna you out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing two-man power trip from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Weighing in at 248 pounds, Nathan Moore. And his opponent from Norman, Oklahoma, weighing in at 239 pounds, Ted Peters!
All right, the time for dancing is over. It's time to get in the ring and let's do this one-on-one. We got Tad Peters coming out here still with his Celestia gear on, wearing his Celestia merch that he might have stolen from her wardrobe. I don't think he purchased that. I'm just putting it out there. And he's had that stretch that top out and stretch those bottoms out as much as they can stretch out. And he's had those suckers on for a long time, ever since last summer. Hell, maybe even last spring. But now we have old school former tag team partners and another multiverse duking it out here one-on-one. I don't think we've seen one-on-one between these two. Obviously, we've seen different variations of this, but them going toe-to-toe like this alone is definitely not something you see very often. Nathan Moore, former international champion and world tag team champion here in CPW. Of course, Tad Peters, also a former world tag team champion with his partner Asterial as part of the Dead Zone. And all you can say about Tad's, oh, what is Nate going for a weapon here? This one's, oh, what the hell? Is that legal? Whoa! He just whacked him over the head with a baseball bat. Number one, how is he still standing? And number two, how is that legal? I guess either this is a no disqualification match or the referee's just going to let it go. This thing's gone personal. Not only are these, like I said, old-time partners and former tag team champions and partners in another multiverse, but we're talking about Tad Peters hijacking Nathan Moore's wife, Maggie Moore, right now. He has literally hijacked her and turned her into one of his personal little puppets, his little dolls. And Nate wants his wife back, I'm sure. He wants Maggie back, and this thing has definitely gone personal here tonight, and that's why we're seeing this here. But the question on everyone's mind and the elephant in the room right now is, where are all the other contingent of Tad's compatriots tonight? We don't see the doll. We don't see Maggie herself. Look at this nice crossface submission hold here by Tad. I can't believe he took a baseball bat over the top of the head. Still standing. Drop kick from Nate as he puts some stomps into Tad Peters here. And a kick right to the beautiful makeup of one Tad Peters here in our second match of the night. Knee to the side of the head. Oh, God. Well, there it is. There it is. Oh, it's here. Oh, it's here. There is. Oh, she tried. She tried. She tried. What the hell's going on? What happened to the match, though? Oh, my God. Nate says, I don't think so, waifu. I'm going to put you into the crossroads. How about 3 of them for you, darling? Oh, my God. Maggie Moore came out here to interrupt the show, and she just got it. A lot of it. Of course, mind games as the part of Tad Peters. This doesn't surprise me at all that he would send Nate's wife out here to play mind games on him in the middle of this match. which gave him some breathing time, but whew, that plan backfired on Maggie Moore right there. She got all of that offense from Nathan Moore. And that's the thing, when you mess with Tad Peters, you're always going to have eyes in the back of your head, because there's no telling what kind of evil mind games and trickery he's up to in his matches as he tries to put on that submission crossface variation again, but Nate easily breaks out of that one. No, and he sends Nate clear on the outside. And now it looks like Tad's going to go for a weapon, a kendo stick, but decides against it. And I guess this is set for an Extreme Rules match. I had no idea. I thought this was just a standard. Well, wait a minute. The referee has a ring out count. Why are we allowing weapons and there's a ring out count? What the hell kind of match is this? This can't be a hardcore match. Hardcore matches don't have ring out counts. What is going on here? Is this like Raven's rules, except it's Tad's rules? Oh, God, he tried to throw the baseball bat at him. Nathan Moore literally tried to chunk the baseball bat at him. It's a good thing that thing didn't go flying off into the crowd. We'd have a couple of lawsuits on our hands, that's for sure. All right, we're back in the ring. Uh-oh, and Tad goaded Nathan Moore right into a zombie maker finisher here and connects right on the button. And, of course, naturally, he's going to try to go for the cover here, but is it enough to put Nathan Moore away? 1, 2, no! Close. And Tad, with some frustration on that pretty makeup face of his, thought he had it. Goes for a springboard again. It connects right as soon as Nate gets up to his feet. Nathan Moore taking a zombie maker and still living to tell the tale here tonight in this one-on-one match. And we've already seen shenanigans from the waifu herself, Maggie Moore, coming out here to try to interrupt the match, but oh, up and over with the alley-oop. And it might have worked out in Tad's favor here to catch his breath and get some momentum back in his home turf, but right now it looks like Nathan Moore's on him here. Oh, he's going to give him a couple of crossroads here as well. A couple of rolls of the dice, if you will, for those WCW fans out there. And there's 3 of them back-to-back on Tad Peters, spiking his face right to the mat. Is it enough? 1, 2, no. Tad kicks out somehow. Here comes Nate with a springboard. Nice. Hitting a very delayed swanton. And now going for the Hollywood leg drop, brother. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan on that one. And Nate telling Tad to get to his feet. Oh, no. He's got him in the crossface now. Look at this. Look at this. He's trying to make Tad tap out. Oh, is he going to do it? No, Tad gets out of it. And he wins out on the toe kick. He would love to make this terror, this menace, this freak show, this monster, this psychopath who has hijacked his wife and turned her into some kind of doll, personal doll. What does he do? He's telling Nate to be quiet. What is that supposed? What is he going to do? Oh, he had Nate bent over the corner there and told him to shut. I mean, your mind could come up with a few ideas of what Tad was about to do next. I'm glad he just clotheslined him in the back of the head, but then goes for a cover here in the middle of the ring, but Nate kicks out. And again, signs of frustration from Tad, who thought he had this match won. Here against his old friend, oh, he's dancing with Nate. He's going dancing with Nate through the tiptoeing through the tulips with me, and Tad's gonna kiss a big wet win on Nate's forehead. And it looks like Nate's been cut open here. Nate's got to kick out of this thing. Or was the mind games? The mind games were just too much here tonight between Tad's shenanigans and then using his wife as a pawn in this match. Nate goes down and Tad comes up with the win, but this one's not over. Croakitoad Halloween Todd Peters CPW cosplay in October win. Trademark.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing power and glory from another time, the Princess. And her opponent, representing the unholy union from another time, Eli Sandra.
All right, here we go. We got one-on-one women's action again in our third match of the night. This time it's going to be Alessandra, the partner and ally of one maniacal Azarain, to go head-to-head here against Connie, Linky's magical princess from the land of Hyrule, who is always on a tear. On paper, she looks like just this fragile little princess. But when you get her in the ring, she is actually one of the most brutal and violent and sadistic people on the roster. She actually, just the way she looks compared to how she wrestles, I think she would fit great in the hardcore division, to be honest with you. But we'll see how that goes. Tonight, this is set for women's title division properties. Second match tonight to be that way. Just goes to show just how many women we have on the CPW roster. I talk about it all the time, and I'm actually very proud of it. Always great to see all the lovely ladies competing here in CPW every Tuesday night with a very large roster, women's side and the men's side. Rear waist lock, we get some chain wrestling here. Alessandra with a quick roll-up, but Connie's going to try to come back. The match is set for standard rules. I believe this is a first-time showing between these two. Two individuals that come from two different backgrounds for sure. Of course, Alessandra hails from the lands of the Burning Crusade. And of course, Connie, as we said earlier, comes from the land of Hyrule. Through one of the timelines. And those two backstories are clashing here tonight, one-on-one. Once again, thanks everyone for tuning in and checking out CPW Wrestling tonight, live every Tuesday night. We are live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, by the way. Oh, top rope crossbody from Alessandra. Landing right on top of Connie here in our third match of the night. The return of Tadlibs tonight. We've already seen two of them. Seems like you guys really missed them. Of course, for feud and storyline progression, as we lead up towards the end of the month in the Croaki Cabaret, which is our 30-person Royal Rumble match. The winner obviously getting a shot to go to the big one, to main event against Cassidy Ryan for the World Heavyweight Championship. And obviously Raji has already come out here and staked his claim, saying that he's going to be a two-time winner, the only person to win it so far in CPW history since he won it last year. He wants to make it a repeat win And he's going to prove it tonight when he comes back out here and lays down another challenge for a one-on-one over the top rope. If you couldn't understand through his farting, by the way, he has laid down an open challenge to anybody in the land of CPW to come out here and try to put him over the top rope. That's a lot of biscuit to be putting over that top rope there, but he laid down the challenge to prove a point that he's going to win that 30-person Royal Rumble match in 2 weeks. We'll see who answers the call of the big biscuit here a little bit later as Alessandra hits a nice bulldog out of the corner. And of course, let's not forget about our main event tonight, announced as the World Heavyweight Champion, going one-on-one tonight, non-title against Mr. Coke. I believe that's a first time ever as well. Cassidy Ryan versus Mr. Coke tonight in our featured main event. Nice roll up there from Connie in the corner, but Alessandra kicks out. It's like Connie's firing back here, trying to decide what to do next. Measure of attack, snapmare over. Now Connie's got the arms cinched in, looking for a submission. Oh, Connie was trying to get away, but Alessandra says, I don't think so. Pulling some of her fell magic tactics onto Connie here. No doubt that's probably relatable from the sorcery that can be found from one Ganondorf, from where she comes from. Connie trying to fire back, but Alessandra caught her with the trifecta. Back heel trips her back down to the mat. Connie does have a finisher locked in. Oh, and a high knee to the side of the head of Connie, and Alessandra has just busted her open. She's going to go to the top rope. She is too far away. No, she's not. Whoa, she actually made the distance, but Connie rolled out of the way. Wow, that was impressive. I don't think I've ever seen anyone dive across the ring from one side to the other like that, but it doesn't matter as she missed, and Connie looks like she's now got a cut under her, what is that, her left eye? Her left orbital? Connie may have an orbital injury here. She is bleeding from the eyeball, I think. And a scoop slam from Alessandra. She now goads Connie up to her feet. Let's see if she can capitalize here. She's going for a finisher. Yeah, inside out pancakes her into the mat. Looking to end it right here. 1-2, no. Still not enough to put away the Hyrulean magical princess away. No doubt Linky and Azarine are both watching intently backstage, cheering on their partners here in CPW. Top rope splash from Alessandra again. Hits the mark. And another knee, just targeting that facial injury that Connie has right now. She tries to roll out of the ring to get some distance, but it's not gonna stop Alessandra in this violent attack here. Oh, and look at that, just raking that eye. She is absolutely targeting that bloody eye of Connie. That is crazy. Reverse Irish whip into the ring. And now Connie's going to try to mount a comeback. Ooh. Drops her with a side backbreaker. Looks like momentum has shifted. Dropping another backbreaker. And Connie out of the corner, maybe going for one of... Oh, she tried to go for the rupee roll, I think. And Alessandra said, I don't think so, and knees her right into that bloody eye again. But Connie's got her with the possum pin here. Is she going to get the squeaky? Oh, she almost did it. She almost put Alessandra away out of nowhere. Wouldn't that have been something? Alessandra now sleeper slam into the mat. And there you see a close eye of Connie's eye. A cut in her eye area, and there it is. Alessandra picks up the win here tonight. And oh, what the hell is this? Aiden Gallagher coming out here and wrecking both of them after the match. He's got a lot to say after what happened last Tuesday against Connie and Linky. Well, that victory from Alessandra was short-lived. Aiden Gallagher comes out here and says, I don't think so, and drops Connie and Alessandra. I have a feeling that Aiden Gallagher's got something against Linky and Connie. And we're only stirring the pot right now. We're going to get to the bottom of this one. Person preview battle royal over the top rope. We're already going to get a one-on-one against the Big Biscuit tonight, but we've got 8 superstars on the CPW roster about to come out here and try to prove their dominance to be the last person standing, since our Rumble match is coming up in 2 weeks. Who's going to win?
The following contest is an elimination match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Alliance from Baltimore, Maryland, Betty E.
And also keep in mind, we still have the Go Home show next Tuesday, but there are still actually 9 spots open in the Croaki Cabaret in 2 weeks that are unaccounted for. So someone could win this very match right here and qualify to be in that match in 2 weeks. It's possible.
And from Stillwater, weighing in at 217 pounds, Precious Guy!
And from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 202 pounds, Whiskers!
Damn! You just made the list!
And from Columbus, Ohio, Miss Perfect 10! And from Austin, Texas, P. Frost! And from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 236 pounds, Cole! And from Los Angeles, California, Hank Kent! And their opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, Ray North.
Well, this is definitely a mixed bag of who's who on the CPW roster. All 8 of these participants looking to have an appetizer rumble match here to see who the last person standing is going to be tonight. And for the winner, possibly
That's what I'm talking about.
a chance to be one of the last 9 people spots that are open in the Croaki Cabaret in 2 weeks. There are 9 spots left open. Could the winner of this match get the RSVP for that? And how's it going, Lucko to Stars? Welcome in. Good to see you again, Lucko to Stars. And thank you, Miles, for the raid. All right, here we go.
Miles Wildmore, Dolma Черта 87 has just come in with a raid.
We've got
Thank you for joining us, friends.
We got our 4th match of the night, and it's funny that you were playing Power Wash Simulator 2, Miles, over on your channel. Please give him a follow. Oh, look at CS there. CS signed onto his Xbox to try to interfere in this match during CPW. Agent CS trying to ruin this match here by logging in. But it's funny you were playing Power Wash Simulator 2 there, Miles, because look who's in the ring in this 8-person over-the-top battle royal, the Power Wash guy himself. And we've got just a mixed bag of all kinds of different people. We got male, we got female, we got all kinds of longevity on the roster for CPW. We've got Crow in there. And I believe only a 2nd or 3rd match. Bullfrog the same, probably only her 3rd match. Pocket the same, only her 2nd or 3rd match. Whiskers, of course, thrown in there. He's the former Kappa champion. Miles beat Whiskers for the Kappa title last Tuesday, so I guess Whiskers will not be getting a Kappa title rematch tonight for whoever is in that Kappa title match against Miles. We've got Bethany in there, one of the masters of CQC and CPW. Raynor also in there. And this is what we're going to be seeing in 2 weeks at Croaki Cabaret, the 30-person over-the-top rope elimination Royal Rumble match. Who will get a trip to main event, the big one, for a World Heavyweight title shot against Cassidy Ryan. There are no pinfalls, no submissions in this match type. You just have to chunk your opponents over the top rope to the outside until there's only one left. Yeah, appreciate y'all coming by. This is Croakitoad Pro Wrestling Live every Tuesday night, where you see all sorts of Croakitoad community members and fellow streamers and fellow friends on Twitch doing battle one-on-one. This is, and otherwise, this is our 4th match of the night, on a night that has the return of Tad Libs. We've already seen a few of them. Of course, next Tuesday will be the go-home show for the Croaki Cabaret. So next Tuesday's show is just going to be just as important, if not more important, than tonight. It's the last build-up towards the Croaki Cabaret, and looks like Bullfrog might be the first one in trouble here, courtesy of Miss Perfection. One of the oldest, probably the oldest veteran on the women's roster, Miss Perfection. No! And it looks like old Sam Berries picks up the first elimination, getting rid of Bullfrog, and she's about to, she almost met the same fate right there, courtesy of Raynor. And it looks like Bullfrog was not happy about that elimination. She was very angry. And I would almost, and there goes Crow. Chunked out of the ring. And so Crow will be next. And then there were 6 left. We've got 3 women and 3 men. Well, presuming that Power Wash guy is actually a guy. The name implies that, but we never have actually seen what's underneath the Power Wash gear. Oh, look at Whiskers and Miss Perfection working together. Isn't Miss Perfection a huge fan of Whiskers? I think Miss Perfection loves Whiskers, and they actually work together to eliminate Raynor, but as you know, in a match type like this, it's every person for themselves. It was a very wholesome alliance while it lasted. Nice fisherman suplex from Miss Perfection. And look at this. We've only got... Oh, and there goes Miss Perfection has just eliminated Whiskers. And Power Wash Guy comes at her. Pocket now in trouble courtesy of Bethany. And then there were 4 left. We've got Pocket, we've got Bethany, the Power Wash Guy, and Miss Perfection. In terms of longevity, Miss Perfection absolutely wins out on this. But that doesn't always guarantee a win. And of course, we've got 3 ladies and 1 man left in the match. So the ladies have certainly dominated. Oh, Miss Perfection and Pocket both getting eliminated, and now we're down to the final 2. We've got the master of the CQC, Bethany, taking on the Power Wash Guy himself. And who will win to be the last person standing in this Royal Rumble Croaki Cabaret preview matchup? We literally have Metal Gear versus Power Wash Simulator. For those of you watching at home, we've got just about everything here at CPW. Oh! Jawbreaker counter from Power Wash Guy. And a low drop kick. Let's see if Bethany, with her taped feet and all, can see. Oh! And she just popped the Power Wash Guy in the side of the head, almost cracked his visor. There's going to be water and soap suds leaking into that thing, that's for sure. Uh-oh, Bethany looking to seal the deal here on Power Wash Guy. No. Able to get back into the ring, and he wins out on the exchange on that. And let's see if Power Wash Guy can make the magic happen here. Bethany back in control, sends him off the ropes. Duck under. Caught him. No. Power Wash Guy covered in soapy bubbles and water for sure. Very slippery. Drops Bethany from the shoulders. And he's going to send Bethany. Oh, Bethany's in trouble here. No! Power Wash Guy tried to go for the big boot, and he wrecked himself. And now Bethany. Oh, look at this. Going into the cross arm breaker. Pulling off that CQC. And he is tapping. He is tapping. Unfortunately, that doesn't count in a match like this. Otherwise, she would have won it. She's just got to throw Power Wash Guy out. No, she almost went for it, but couldn't finish it off. Power Wash Guy reeling with the CQC. There's the CQC. Not too many people can go toe-to-toe with Bethany on the strikes here in CPW, that's for sure. Sends her off the ropes. Uh-oh, Power Wash Guy in trouble again. No, he counters. Man. Power Wash Guy just clinging on to that attempted victory here. He does not want to lose. Uh-oh, Bethany now in trouble. No, and he kicks her right in the face, and the Power Wash Guy will win here tonight in this 8-person battle royal. Great match by everybody. And so now the question begs, does that mean Power Wash Guy has entered into one of the final 9 spots in the Croaki Cabaret with this win? Will we see Power Wash Guy in the Croaki Cabaret match?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Non-Stop Honor Championship.
You just made the list!
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Goddess Dawn. From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Non-Stop Honor Champion, Miles Wildmore.
Introductions have been made, and now 7 days after Miles finally won the belt, back away from Whiskers the Rabbit, who is on a terrible reign as that champion right there, the belt holder. Miles finally put the bunny down once and for all, and now he is the champion in his first title defense here tonight on January 13th, taking on Goddess Dawn. And we'll see if Miles can walk out of this thing still the Kappa champion with the belt around his waist. Or will it be Goddess Dawn winning her first title belt in CPW? She's not had the pleasure of having belt around her waist yet here in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Tonight could be her night if she can take Miles down, but we'll see how it goes, how it plays out. And straight out of the gate, we got a little bit of chain wrestling here. Goddess Dawn pushing Miles back into the ring ropes. And, tried to go for the springboard DDT, but didn't get all of it. Goddess Dawn now throwing Miles face first into the mat. And I see Lakutu in the background. There are some Goddess Dawn fans here in the building tonight. As she politely waits for Miles to get to her feet. That might have been a mistake there. And yes, Miles' theme song is Robbie Williams, of course. It has been altered due to his madness taking over. Miles didn't always look like this. He was definitely the clean and pure Cody Rhodes babyface of CPW for sure. But then he got bitten by the zombie of the Dead Zone, and his own madness took over, his own layers of fear. And he's not been able to break out of the spell after all this time. And so now we get the zombie fight version of Robbie Williams. But there may be a time will maybe come where Miles will see the end of his curse and the end of his madness and come out the other side to become the true Miles Wildmore that we used to know. As we head to the outside, Goddess Dawn. I thought maybe she was going to go for those steel steps for a second. Where is she going? Oh, she's going to go high risk. Uh-oh. Oh, it connects. And actually, it's funny that I finally putting this together, 2 and 2 together here. But Miles and Goddess Dawn almost have matching ring attires here. In terms of color scheme, that's actually kind of funny. But this match has escalated. We're now on the outside. Oh, nice. Was a Blue Thunder Bomb by Miles Wildmore on the outside. And we're going to get back into the ring. It definitely benefits Miles to fight on the outside. He has no chance of losing his belt if the match stays on the outside, but he would definitely love to pick up a win here in the ring against Goddess Dawn to prove a statement as the new CPW Kappa champion against a veteran like Goddess Dawn. That'd be very impressive. And looks like Goddess Dawn is telling Miles to get to his feet. What has she got here? Sends him up into the ropes. Oh, and missing the drop kick. Miles saw it coming. Pops her in the back of the head. By the way, thank you, Miles, for the raid just now. For those of you joining in with the Miles Wildmore raid, here is Miles right here, our Kappa champion of CPW, doing battle one-on-one tonight against Goddess Dawn. For anyone new to the channel, you can always check the... What the hell is this? Why is the New Day coming out? God damn it, WWE. Why is the New Day coming out to ruin our Kappa title match? Oh, and it doesn't matter. Look at that. Nice Spanish fly from Miles Wildmore, and it got us done, and he almost gets the win with it, despite the distraction from WWE, who likes to frequently interrupt our shows here every Tuesday. I'm telling you, before we're done with 2K25, we need to have a CPW versus WWE pay-per-view for some payback. I want to see John Cena versus Grimm. I want to see Randy Orton versus Wizard Boz. I want to see all those matchups for some payback after all these times WWE has tried to ruin our show. Team WWE will go down, I tell you. Oh, got us done now. Running Bulldog. Didn't quite get all of it. Miles up to his feet first. Nice elevator drop kick. And he was taunting Goddess Dawn in the face. Not a very good move to do there. Nice side Russian leg sweep from Dawn. And now pops him in the face several times. Dawn now moving away into the corner. What is she going to go for? Oh, running Shining Wizard from Goddess Dawn out of the corner. Kicks Miles Wildmore in the side of the head as the referee now slapping Miles in the face, and that woke him up before the 3 count. Oh, one right, Enziguri right back at her, and a knee to the back. The CPW Kappa Championship hanging in the balance here. Miles trying to go to the top. Oh, he missed. He overshot the, like an elbow, I think. This opens it up for Goddess Dawn to capitalize dropkick to the back. I've also noticed that Miles has a finisher locked in. He's been waiting on it. Goddess Dawn going to the top rope here. Oh, big elbow drop. Nails it right on the button. And oh, she got it.
Ooh, yeah.
Goddess Dawn with the elbow drop onto Miles. She did it, and Goddess Dawn has just won her first title belt in CPW tonight. That was out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. Wow, Goddess Dawn is the new Kappa champion dethroning Miles, the originator of the belt. Very unsuspecting. You never know what's going to happen here at CPW. Coming up next, we heard from Raji earlier in the night. Well, if you could hear through his farts, he laid down a challenge to anybody in CPW to try to dunk him over the top rope because he's winning Croaki Cabaret this year. Let's see who has challenged him here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Little Rock, Arkansas. Weighing in at 344 pounds, Jeremy Moore.
Nerf this.
Well, just like last Tuesday's show against Puppy, there are no pinfalls, no submissions. The only way to win is to dunk your opponent out of the ring. Who is going to be big enough and bad enough to get this big boy over the top rope? Who answered the challenge? Let's find out.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, Spivey.
Well, this is very surprising, but it is the 2025 CPW Women's Wrestler of the Year, Spinny, former women's champion. She has answered the call against the Big Biscuit. All right, here we go. Oh my God, look at the size difference. Good God. All right. Big Raji, known as the Big Biscuit, the former world champion who won the Rumble match last year. The 30-person over-the-top Rumble match, which is coming up in 2 weeks, 2 Tuesdays from tonight. He wants to repeat it. He wants to win it 2 years back-to-back. And he has come out here 2 weeks now and challenged anybody in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling to come out here and try to put him over the top rope. Last week it was Puppy. He tried, but he just couldn't do it. Tonight it's Spinny, the former women's champion. She has answered the call. Can she put the Big Biscuit over the top rope and put his put his money where his mouth is. Oh, look at this. Raji immediately going to try to dunk her out of the ring. Is he going to do it early? Is he going to eliminate Spinny early in this match? Is he going to do it? No. She fights him off. And she certainly has an uphill mountain to climb here for sure. That's a lot of meat right there. That's probably farting every step he takes too. So I hope she brought a clothespin for her nose, because I'm sure it's smelling smelly in there. And Raji just playing around with her right now instead of just trying to throw her out of the ring. Uh-oh. Ooh, she slips out of the shoulders, and good for her. She targets that knee that Raji, that weakened knee from that old college football injury. Going for the knee. That's good eyes. Oh, and she gets met with a huge lariat off the rebound. And now Spinny being guided over to the corner again. And Raji now. Oh. Once again, Spinny a little bit quicker, able to slip out of the big grasp of one Raji. And I'm pretty sure that Spinny is also confirmed on the Croaki Cabaret pay-per-view banner. She is one of the spots confirmed for the match. So both of these individuals will be competing in the match, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh, Raji again. What is this? What is he doing? Where is he? Oh my God. Oh my God. He's going to kill her. Do not land on her. Oh my good God. He almost mashed her potatoes. Spinny, thank God, gets out of the way of that one. But she gets met with a kick to the side of the head. And he props her up against the ropes. Raji now trying to get the elimination here on Spinny. Is he going to throw her out of the ring like he told everyone he was going to do at the start of the show? Spinny's in big trouble. Hang on by one hand here. Can she hang on? No, she fights it off. Look at that. The wherewithal of the former CPW Women's Champion Spinny, who competed in that 1 hour long women's Iron Women's match against Asterial, which was match of the year 2025. Crazy match. Never seen anything like it. Showing that kind of resilience right there to compete in a match type like that here against Raji. And now here she comes. Drop kick right into the middle of Raji's back. And now she's giving it back to him here. The strength of Spinny, able to pull him out, clear out of the corner like that. Very impressive. Uh-oh, Raji sidesteps. Uh-oh, are we going to get slap fighting? Raji has told her to let's go slap fighting. Here we go. This is the craziest image I've ever seen in my life. Spinny is slap fighting with Raji here, and now she's telling him to bring it on. Wow. And Raji will oblige. Wow, they are popping each other in the face. Who's going to win in this exchange? On a match where there are no pins and submissions. Oh, look at this. They're brawling. They're a brawling. They're a brawling. They're a brawling. Pier Sixer. It's a Pier Sixer. My God. Raji and Spinny delivering hammering blows. Tried to take out the leg out from underneath, but Raji was a little bit faster. Ooh, and he's got her traps locked down tight. Squeezing those traps, squeezing those shoulders, forcing her to the mat. She tried to kip up, but he was ready for her that time. Sends her back into that corner again. Oop, no, she's still fighting back. She is still fighting back. Uh-oh. Raji's up against the ropes. Ooh. Oh, she was going for that elimination. Raji saw it coming, though. She couldn't quite get it. Oh, my God. How did she do that? Wow. How was she able to do that? To Raji, I don't know. Oh! Wow. Spinny is firing back on all cylinders here, looking to eliminate Raji. Is she going to do it? Oh! Oh! Is she going to do it? Is the Big Biscuit out of here? Is she going to do it? Is she going to eliminate this mountain of a man? Oh, he's hanging. Oh, he pie-faced her. She was so close. Oh, no. No! And Raji fires back with the finisher. The Oklahoma Slam. That's how he won the World Heavyweight Championship against Grimm. And now he's going to go for the elimination here. Is it going to happen? No! And there it is. Wow. Try as she may, and she did. She almost eliminated him. But Raji is now 2-0 on the Big Biscuit Challenge. We'll see him next Tuesday. Who will answer the challenge against Raji next Tuesday now, leading up to the Croaki Cabaret. Okay, we've got the World Tag Team Champions out here. Oh, what is Celestia the Doll doing? We were set for 2-on-2 action. It was going to be the Hardcore Brothers, Psycho T and Jess Moxie, working together tonight against the Tag Team Champions in a non-title 2-on-2 match. And they got ambushed by Celeste. What the hell? Celestia and the Doll working together. And Tad Peters has made his mark on tonight's show again, softening up Psycho T and Jess Moxie. And they're gonna wait, they're gonna still compete here? They're gonna still try to go to, okay. Well, I have to hand it to the Hardcore Brothers here. Obviously more notable as being in the hardcore division, using weapons, being violent, being bloody. But Psycho T and Jess Moxie has found a on and off again partnership with each other, teaming up sparingly, as well as going after each other's throats for the Hardcore Championship, which is currently around the waist of one Psycho T on the left hand of your screen there. But they were set to go to tag team war here against the World Tag Team Champions, and I guess test their mettle against the top of the tag team division. But their plans got thwarted on their way to the ring, being ambushed by Celestia and Selly the Doll. And bad time for Anubis Khan to be posing in the corner there, as Jess Moxie was right up on his grill. Oh, look at that, trying to remove the mask, break the eyes, or all of the above. As we now have our first tag team match of the... Oh, Anubis Khan staring menacingly at Jess Moxie. We definitely have a clash of two title divisions of CPW in this match right here. Obviously, the World Tag Team Champions on the right-hand side of the screen. The 2025 CPW Tag Team of the Year. And, of course, the Hardcore title division. Three champions of CPW in one match. And Jess Moxie is trying to puncture through that overshield of Anubis Khan. He's almost done it. Sends him off the ropes. Whoa! Throws him sky high with the flapjack. And there's a tag made. Jess Moxie tagging out to Psycho T, who's going to make his presence felt for the first time in this match. And I can't help but wonder if maybe that attack before the match on Psycho T and Jess Moxie was maybe a retaliatory attack for after what happened last Tuesday. If we remember, it was a 4-on-4 match. Where it was Nathan Moore, Rogue, teaming up with Psycho T and Jess Moxie to take on Tad's entourage. Tad Peters, the Doll, Celestia, and Maggie Moore in that 4-on-4 match in which they lost. At least I believe they lost. But either way, message has been sent here tonight to not mess in their business. I'm just wondering if Psycho T and Jess Moxie are going to listen and take that warning. As Anubis Khan finally makes the tag to one of the biggest boys in all of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. This is the Welsh Mosher. Oh. And goes straight to the cover using the feet on the ropes to try to end this thing, but Jess Moxie powers out. Of course, our main event of the evening will feature the CPW World Heavyweight Champion, Cassidy Ryan, in action tonight, taking on for the first time ever, Mr. Coke. That should be a great match. That'll be our main event of the evening. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in and watching tonight. Ooh. High pop to the face of Anubis Khan, who's back in as legal participant. Up on the shoulders. And Jess Moxie drop face first on the turnbuckle pad, and Anubis Khan gonna make the tag again. Here comes the Mosher. And he whips him across the ring into the ropes. Oh man, another big sky-high flapjack there. Now the Welsh Mosher gonna work on the core of Jess Moxie, utilizing all his weight. Oh, and just steps on top of him. Youch. Now choking out the oxygen of Jess Moxie. Oh, tried to go for the big leg drop, brother, but nobody home on that one. Jess Moxie now wins out with a toe kick and now going to elbow the back of Mosher's head. And it looks like he's also punched through his overshield as well. The tag team champions are now opened up. The Hardcore Brothers have done it. And now Psycho T's in, Hardcore Champion against Tag Team Champion here. Oh! Roll of the dice. We saw that a lot from Nathan Moore earlier. Dropping Welsh Mosher on his face. Oh my God, the power of the claw. Well, it transferred to the other hand on that one, but be that as it may, Psycho T now ready for a finish. Ooh, what? No. Looked like Welsh Mosher countered it. Psycho T looking to utilize that dangerous claw, one of the most dangerous items in CPW, against Welsh Mosher, but he saw it coming, and now, oh my God, winds him up and turns him inside out. The sheer strength and brutality of the Welsh Mosher on full display there, but it's a good thing Jess Moxie's there to make the save for his partner, and this 2-on-2 match will continue here. Double choke bomb onto Psycho T with ease. And now Welsh Mosher's going to tag out to the other big boy, Anubis Khan. But Jess Moxie, a little bit quicker, running bulldog, now goes for the lateral press. An out of nowhere pinfall, but stranger things have happened. Only a 2 count. Jess Moxie, oh, missing the senton, and he gets shoulder blocked for good measure. And a whip over into the tag team champions corner, and we're gonna get some tag team moves from our champions. This might hurt a little. Ow. Welsh Mosher back in, and once again working on the left arm of Jess Moxie, working on the deltoid, the rotator cuff, trying to do some kind of damage there. Drops him with the lateral press, only a 2 count. And, oh, Welsh Mosher. Showing a little bit of agility for such a giant of a man. And jams his kneecap into the mat. Referee spazzing out. What is the referee doing? Neck cinched in. And right after that, decides to go for the pin. Okay. Interesting game plan there from Mosher. And it looks like Jess Moxie's got some bruising. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of weight to be sat on your chest. Psycho T makes a save. Jess Moxie in big trouble here. I think he needs to tag out. Oh my God. Huge lariat from the Welsh Mosher. Turns Jess Moxie inside out. And I don't think Psycho T is going to be able to come inside. No, it doesn't matter, Jess Moxie. Welsh Mosher questioning the call. And the former hardcore champion is able to kick out of that one. Oh, Jess Moxie. Going for the quickie pin. Hey, ref, his feet's under the rope, is it not? Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Mosher kicks out. And into his corner now, but Welsh Mosher says, I don't think so. No! And presses him right in front of his own partner. I think that was intentional, by the way. Mosher was going to tag out, but he said, no, I want a piece of Psycho T. Let's go. And he's going to get it. Oh! Power slams him off the tilt-a-whirl. Mosher back in the ring. Psycho T. Oh, Falcon Arrow. Psycho T relying on all those Dream Warriors powers to be able to hoist up a man as big as Welsh Mosher, that's for sure. But is able to pull it off. And working on the right arm. Uh-oh, Mosher's got him up. And again it gets reversed. Wow, Mosher going for that butterfly suplex, I believe. He's 0 for 2 on that move. And now Psycho T trying to bring it back home. An early tag back to Jess Moxie. Not sure I agree with this decision, but we'll see how it goes. Double shoulder block takes him down. And oh, man. A nice, delicious forearm shiver right to the side of the face. And Anubis Khan says, nope. And Jess Moxie says, sure, I'll do it again. Feet on the rope this time. And Welsh Mosher also says, nope. Uh-oh, grabs him by the tuft of the hair. I think Mosher broke out of that and comes back with a clothesline. And a tag made. Anubis Khan back in. Who is definitely the fresher tag team champion. Psycho T needs to get some more action in this. Oh my God. Huge hammering blow. Psycho T comes in and nails the referee. At the same time. That's not going to do them any favors in this match. Anubis Khan. Reverse Irish whip and sends him clear out of the ring and poses. I don't know if he's posing and trying to intimidate the referee or the hard cam. Either way, the message has been sent. And now he exits the ring. Anubis Khan showing no signs of being in the wrong part of town here. He kicks Psycho T a couple times. And is going to go for the not legal person in this. Oh my goodness. He's going to make Psycho T eat some ring apron. Going for both members of this tag team. Jess Moxie telling him get in the ring. Oh, and he took the legs out from underneath him on the way in the ring. Utilizing that time wisely. Jess Moxie, 2 finishers locked in. Has not used any of them yet. Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. Oh, headlock drivers spiking Anubis Khan head first in the mat. And you can see Welsh Mosher coming in the background to immediately make the save for his partner. And now Anubis Khan coming back, jawbreaker, but he gets drop toe held face first in the mat. Psycho T is mingling at ringside for some reason. Not sure why he's not getting back on the ring apron, but Jess Moxie now with the RVD kick, taking Anubis Khan off his feet. Oh, trying to go for the overhead press slam, but Jess Moxie gets out and on his feet, goes for the headlock driver again 2 times in the match now, back to back on Anubis Khan. And I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this one. We'll see. 1, 2, Jess Moxie looking to almost win it there. Seconds, milliseconds away, as we now have a 5-star matchup here between the tag team champions and the hardcore champion in one match. Jess Moxie now firing away. Firing some bullets there. Lateral press again. Going for these very quick covers here, but Anubis Khan powers out again. And Mr. Khan needs to definitely make a tag here. And I don't know what the hell is going on with Psycho T. Why he's out on the ring area. Well, maybe this will waken him up from his nightmare state. Psycho T just out there in a trance. Well, this will help him out, I'm sure. And now this match is broken down. We've got bodies everywhere now. Ooh, he tried to reach in the ring and grab him. All right, there's Psycho T. Looks like Freddy's back. Anubis Khan needs to make a tag for sure. He needs to get Welsh Mosher in there. Oh, there's that move again, and it's once again reversed. These guys do not want to go for that butterfly suplex ride. 0 for 3. Uh-oh. Oh, Jess Moxie drop face first. Here out into the toxic fields at ringside. And that's a big, beautiful raid from Patrick Schrader. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for CPW
Patrick
Tuesday
Schrader has
Toxic.
just come in with a raid. Thank you for joining us, friends.
There's a lateral press from Anubis Khan looking to win it right here over Jess Moxie. Psycho T not coming in, but Jess Moxie powers out. Match will continue. Great match we got going on right here. Thank you so much for the raid, Patrick Schrader. Y'all be sure to follow Patrick's, please. Friday streamer and also a friend of CPW and Croakitoad community. Referee saw Anubis Khan trying to put his feet on the ropes and said, cut that out. And he's got Jess Moxie up. Oh my God. Whoa! And just launches him from a powerbomb position. Anubis Khan needs to make a tag. You know, I'm trying not to be John Madden over here, but a tag really needs to be made. All right, there we go. And we're going to get teamwork from the tag team champions. Ooh. Axe handle to the lower back, and then Welsh Mosher with all of his weight, crushing the sternum of Jess Moxie. And now the Welsh Mosher's got a finisher locked. Is he going to capitalize? Oh my God, again, Jess Moxie getting turned inside out. And Psycho T, I think, is going to come in and make the save here for his partner. Where is he? He's not coming in there at all. And the Titans, the World Tag Team Champions, pick up a win here in a great back and forth match. But I think that goes to show there might be a little bit of animosity between Moxie and Psycho T, considering they're both from the lands of hardcore. They might be on the same page, but they're not on every page.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 271 pounds, Patrick Razor.
You just made the list!
And his opponent, representing Vicious and Delicious, from Erie, Pennsylvania, Lady Lauren!
All right, we got ourselves another David versus Goliath type match here, like we saw earlier between Raji and Spinny. Only this match is going to be pinfalls and submissions. Regular match rules apply on this one, but we have Patrick's Raider, who just raided in, sent us the Patrick's raid just a few moments ago. Thank you again for that raid. Welcome in Mr. Shakedown himself of CPW. I hope Lady Lavin didn't bring any money in her onesie, because that money is about to be taken by Mr. Patrick Shakedown here. It's also nice for Lady Lavin to be joining us tonight. Looks like we caught her in the middle of a deep sleep, coming down with her pillow and her cappuccino as always. I could go for a cappuccino right now. Nevertheless, we've got ourselves a one-on-one singles match, as we have 2 matches left on our show tonight, of course, one of which is our main event, which will be Cassidy Ryan, World Heavyweight Champion, going toe-to-toe with Mr. Coke tonight. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in and checking out this week's CPW. On the road to the Croaki Cabaret, we definitely have some matches to fill in on the card now after tonight, that's for sure, as more storyline progression continues week to week with the assistance of Tadlibs tonight. And we're getting some chain wrestling here, some rest holds with Patrick's Raider and Lady Lavin. That totally was not on my bingo card when I realized it was going to be these two going head to head. Patrick's Raider's got that hammerlock, and he's going to bust out of that and go for the quick pin to try to put it away early, but Lady Lavin is going to kick out of that one. Here comes Patrick's Raider off the ropes, hits a big splash while Lady Lavin is down. And Lady Lavin able to escape his clutches, hit him with the inverted DDT. Patrick's rolls out of the ring, reset the momentum. Lady Lavin says, I'm going to go top rope then. Uh-oh. No! Wow, that could have been an injury right there waiting to happen. He almost took the foot out from underneath her, or should I say the bunny slipper out from underneath her, but she still connects with that top rope clothesline. And now she's set and ready. What's she gonna do here? Sends Patrick Schrader across the ring, but misses on her follow-up. Spins him around, rear waist lock. And a forearm to the lower back. Lady Lavin lighting him up. He's got the butterfly. Oh, and an angel's wings. Dropping Patrick's on his face. Lady Lavin going to the top rope again. Oh, and hits an elbow drop. There's been a lot of those tonight. Macho Man has been pleased with the result. Patrick's climbing into the corner gingerly. Lady Lavin going to take advantage of this. And, well, tried anyway. Patrick Schrader shoved her off. He's got the arm wrench. Patrick Schrader definitely trying to slow this down and go with some rest holds. Uh-oh, here comes Lady Lavin. Wait, is she going to go for the... Oh, I thought again she was going to go for that AJ Jacobs vertebreaker, but turned it into like a upside down gory bomb. Almost a gory bomb. Very interesting move there. In any case, Patrick Schrader is able to kick out and, launches her clear out of the ring. I thought she was going to fly out of the ring. Missing a splash. Here comes Lady Lavin now, sending him across the ring. Japanese arm drag. Lady Lavin, nope, missing out on that exchange. Patrick lights her up. I don't remember for sure, Spike Ryan. It might have been that case, but the results are definitely on the Discord if you want to check back. I want to say it was Patrick Schrader versus Spike Ryan. Oh! Folds her up like an accordion, drops her on the back of her head, and Patrick is going to go to the top rope. Oh, my. Whoa, big splash. Holy crap. Lady Lavin might be in big trouble here after taking that package bomb, pile driver bomb, and then the big splash off the top, but somehow she's able to kick out. Oh, and he's just choking her out now. Come on, man. She just wants to go back to sleep. Sends her off the ropes in a shoulder block. Oh. Rotating leg drop. Oh, and what is going on now? WWE has once again struck tonight, distracting Patrick Schrader. Who from the WWE has decided to interrupt our show now? Oh, it's Ludwig Kaiser. What the hell is he doing out here? That's El Grande Americano from real life WWE. What the hell? He came out here and ruined our show again. Second time tonight for WWE coming out here messing up our show. I swear to God, CPW needs to fight back one of these times. Messing up our match between Patrick Schrader and Lady Lavin. And he's out of here. Security finally got him out of here. But he dropped Patrick Schrader. And this Lady Lavin's going to be happy about that because this, well, I think she tried to go for a torpedo cutter out of the corner, but it didn't hit on Patrick, so he's going to come back. Oh, drops her with a spine buster off the ropes. And Patrick's has got her up. Oh, Samoan drop. Man, knocking the air out of Lady Lavin for sure. She's got to kick out of this. Can she do it? 1, 2. No. Yeah, she did. And Patrick Schrader thought he had it right there. But Lady Lavin, not quite done yet. Oh, man.
You just made the list.
She is getting hammered and peppered here. Oh, my goodness. Patrick Schrader. Oh, he missed. He missed. He belly flopped the mat. Completely missed the target. That's good for Lady Lavin. Oh, she's coming back. She's firing back. Oh, here comes that vertebreaker face buster. And she connects again. How she's able to hoist Patrick Schrader around like that, I don't know. But 1, 2, 3, she comes back and gets it. Lady Lavin, who didn't look too good just a few moments ago, comes back with a finishing maneuver and gets the win over Patrick Schrader tonight. Now time to take your pillow and your cappuccino backstage and you can go back to sleep.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 244 pounds, Hunter.
All right, coming up here, we've got our semi-main event of the evening. Beats the former Twitch.tv television champion to do one-on-one battle here tonight.
And his opponent, representing the corporation from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Dog.
All right, well, as the theme song implies, I think that's what Deputy Dog thinks of Feats tonight. He's got no chance in hell of winning, as we have yet another first time ever one-on-one tip-off here. We have never seen Feats take on Deputy Dog one-on-one before. We've had a lot of those on this show. Well, here we see Thaddeus, the boss's personal hired security guard, Deputy Dog, usually battling it out in the hardcore title division, using his nightstick, whacking people with weapons, trying to become hardcore champion. But tonight he gets to go up against Feats, as we literally have the police officer slash security officer for the boss of the company taking on the soldier and the dinosaur trophy hunter Feats one-on-one. This should be a great match for sure. We know Feats is on the track to get his television title back away from Hype, who shocked the entire world by stripping Feats of his TV title and becoming the new champion. Looking forward to seeing how that escalates between Feats versus Hype for the television championship. But tonight we get some more chain wrestling between Feats and Deputy Dog, and now Feats going to immediately go for the cover and try to put this away with the feet on the ropes, but referee says no. Lots of people be trying to put their feet on the ropes tonight to try to end these matches early, but the referee very aware of that cheating method. Feet's trying to go for the elbow drop, but Deputy Dog slips out of the way, hits him with a body slam. Now just choking him out. Interesting to see the no fellow corporate members out here to follow Deputy Dog to the ring. Normally you'd see Thaddeus or Domino or Eric Bischoff in tail, all members of the corporation of CPW, but tonight Deputy Dog going solo. Here in our semi-main event of the evening. Of course, that means our last match left of the night is going to be our main event. The World Heavyweight Champion Cassidy Ryan going one-on-one against Mr. Coke coming up next. Deputy Dog looking to go for the suplex and textbook style connects. And we've got we had a double down for a second. Deputy Dog winning out on the exchange. Ooh, hard fisticuffs. Motioning to the crowd. Feet's battling out of the shoulder position. Irish whip off the ropes. Nice back body drop. And a running DDT from Deputy Dog. Spiking Feet's head into the mat, and now we're going to fight on the outside. Honestly, this is not a unknown territory for either of these guys. Obviously, Deputy Dog fights out here all the time in the hardcore division, and Feet's would probably be a welcome addition to the hardcore division if it weren't for him trying to get that television title back from that pesky NASCAR driver Hype. AJ Hype. Nice close-up fish lens zoom there of Feet's taking on Deputy Dog here in our semi-main event. Deputy Dog with the Dogman headbutt onto Feet's. And now waiting for Feet's to get up and gonna go for the Dogman slam and connects right on the CPW logo. Is it enough to put Feet's away? 1, 2, almost got him. Deputy Dog thought he had the Dino Hunter down for the count there, but Feet's not ready to give up on his PB so quick. There's still some fight left in him here. Deputy Dog well on the attack though. Off the ropes and sends Feet's clear out of the ring. Is Deputy Dog just going to let the count run out here? He's going to try to win by count out? Nope. He says, forget it. Goes out of the ring again, and we're once again on the outside. This match should have been set for hardcore rules, honestly. He's got the knee all contorted there. Now he goes back into the ring. Wondering what the game plan is here. Deputy Dog, oh! Slingshotted himself out of the ring, but Feet saw it coming. And now Feet sends Dog over to the barricade. All right, now we're all back in the ring like one cozy family. Oh, Feet's telling Deputy Dog to bring it on. Wow. That's some brass balls right there. And he goaded him in and sent him out of the ring. Now some more taunting from Feet's. Deputy Dog inside out and dropped into the mat. What's Feet's gonna go for here? He's got the leg and the, ooh. Putting all that pressure on that lower spine with that submission hold, but he was up against the ring ropes. Referee breaks the hold off. Feet's now trying to battle back and get a win here over Deputy Dog. Here comes Feet's now. He's got him in the pump handle and drops him, nail in the coffin. And he's going to make sure Deputy Dog is not up against those ring ropes and go for the cover as to not get a rope break. Is this enough to put Deputy Dog out? 1, 2. No. Man, that was close. And Feats thought that was over too. Feats with a hammering blow right to the dog's snout and a leg drop. Feats now feeling the momentum return back to his favor. Let's see if he can capitalize. He's going to go top rope. Will it pay off? And he nails him. Crowns him like Jimmy King. Deputy Dog rolls out of the ring. Saving himself and then stun guns Feats. Oh, Deputy Dog. Some of that hardcore coming out of him right there. Coming out of the dog. Exposing that steel buckle. Will that be coming into play in this match? Deputy Dog with a quick roll-up. Schoolboy pin here. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, he almost got away with it. Deputy Dog trying to come back here. No, Feats countered it. Eyes to the dog's eyes. Oh, he's going to go for that pump handle again. And he's got him up and spikes him into the mat. Clear into the cover. Referee's trying to fix that turnbuckle pad. Finally turns around, goes for the cover. Is this it for Deputy Dog? 1, 2. No! Oh, if the referee had not been fixing that turnbuckle pad, I think it would have been over there. It bought Deputy Dog some time. And Feats looking to do something here. Where's he going? He's going to go high risk again. Oh, he might be a little too slow. Deputy Dog. Why did he taunt while he's on the top rope? Feats. No, he still got him, though. Wow. And now he's going for that submission hold again, looking to submit Deputy Dog, but he's in the ropes. Great back and forth match here we have between these two individuals in the corner, and Feats with the hip thrust. Oh, he's so close to those ropes. Deputy Dog, lateral press, and put the foot on the rope. There you go. And Feats is definitely not. Oh, Deputy Dog goaded him in and made him pay for it. Feats is definitely not paying attention to his ring positioning here, and that has cost him 2 times in this match. He's been way too close to the ropes on his attempts. And Feats ducks out. Oh, tried to go for a toe kick. Hits it anyway. And has got Deputy Dog up. Again, 3rd time for the finisher. Into the nail in the coffin and nails it dead center of the ring. That's 3 times of Deputy Dog. Is that it for Feats? Is he going to do it? 1, 2, 3. And Feats will pick up the win here tonight over Deputy Dog. That was a hard-fought battle, though. Wait, what? Oh, my God. And cutting off the entrance of Feats, winning. It's the TV champion. What is he doing out here? Laughing at Feats' face with his title belt. Oh, look at that. We get security's rushing out here to break this up. We know it's going to escalate. And Hype goading at Feats that he's got the TV title there, the stare down.
Alright, I know there's some kind of unwritten rule about people not coming out here more than once because they want more time on the show, and every spot on this show is limited considering how many people we have on this roster. But I feel like demanding some microphone time tonight, even after having a match earlier, is warranted for me. Now let me tell you a story. This story involves Tad Peters, and he sucks. You wanna know why? Because he somehow, someway hijacked my wife, Maggie, and kidnapped her and held her ransom. Actually, there was no ransom. He just kidnapped her and Celestia as well, beyond their own will. And somehow, someway, through the Dead Zone's evil and twisted powers, he has corrupted both of them, zombified both of them, and now they're being held beyond their own will as puppets to his little game he likes to play. And now he's got a bunch of dolls at the expense of my marriage and Celestia's livelihood. Hell, Celestia could have been women's champion again by now. But look at what she's been tangled up with Tad Peters for the past year, basically. Hell, he's even kidnapped her clothing. He's kidnapped her soul. He's kidnapped her life. And this shenanigans, Tad, has got to stop. Me and you go back. We go as far back as 2005. We were tag team champions together. We rode up and down the roads together. We fought each other. We blood, sweat, everything together. You even threw up once in a trash can down in Jackson, Mississippi. I know you remember that, even if you think you don't, behind all that crazy makeup you wear. But listen here, Tad, enough's enough. You got my wife involved, and now it's personal. So now me and my partner, Rogue, are going to take you to the limit. And I don't care what it takes. I don't care what I have to do. We don't care what we have to do to put an end to all of this. But your crazy psychopathic shenanigans has to come to an end, because at what end are you going to stop? Who else's wife are you going to abduct and corrupt? Who else are you going to twist and spin into that evil Dead Zone spell? This corruption is going to continue and keep on going until someone puts a stand and puts a stop to all of this. I've been there before. I fought the Dead Zone, the real members of the Dead Zone before, time and time again. And the victors, the winners, the good guys have always come out as the victors in the story. And I know evil's always there. Evil's always hiding in the shadows. Evil's always persistent. You can never fully get rid of evil, and that evil is the Dead Zone, even if it's your extended branch of it that we're having to deal with right now. But it takes someone to stand up and rival this and put a stop to it and end this corruption once and for all. And Tad, you'd have my attention now. At first, I was just like everybody else in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. I was saying, it's not my problem. It's not my circus. It's not my monkeys. I've got my own things to worry about. I want to get the tag team titles back with Rogue. But you took the wrong turn, cowboy. You took my wife and you corrupted her. And now you got me involved. Now, like I said, me and you go way back where we can get real personal with each other. We've done a lot of things in this lifetime and 3 others. But now it's getting serious. Me and my partner Rogue, we see no end to this until we put an end to you, Tad Peters, and your little evil voodoo doll. And then I can bring my wife back home with me late at night. And Grim by the way, can we also speak about the elephant in the room, about the women's champion Asterial? Can Grim finally get his wife back after 2 years? Did we forget about this or something? Asterial, she might not be directly involved with you anymore, Tad Peters. She might have her own witch's brew that she's concocting right now around the cauldron. But let's be honest, Asterial has also been not the same since you put your evil spell on her and she was forced to join the Dead Zone too. I haven't forgotten. I may not have been too hands-on, but I have not forgotten. You forget. People, ladies and gentlemen, I've been around the block a few times and for a few years. So I've seen it happen before, and I've lived through it. But now it's time for me to take charge and put an end to all of this nonsense. Because I know at the end of the day, it's not Tad Peters and it's not Asterial. There's higher powers that we're dealing with, and I'm not making a Vince McMahon pun. I'm talking about the real members of the Dead Zone listening and watching me right now from the shadows. I'm talking about you, Zombie, you, Nosferatu, you, Dark Phantom, you, Miharu, all those members we haven't seen for so long, thinking they can just hide and lurk in the shadows and spin their little wheels from behind the camera, hoping that we're too focused on Tad Peters and Ethereal to forget about them. No. This goes way far back than that, but I'm going to tell you right there, one step at a time. And you, Tad, my fellow friend, my fellow best friend in this wrestling industry, I've got eyes on you. And after our match tonight, I see what links you're going to go to try to make sure and ensure that your virus continues to spread across CPW. You'll even use my own wife as a pawn in your little game. I saw what you did earlier. You brought Maggie out here, distracted me, and you got the win. Good for you. I hope you're all high-fiving yourselves in the back. But I didn't think it's very funny. And I want my wife back, and I'm going to do everything it takes to get her back. So this is a message to you, Tad. I'm putting you down once and for all. This has gone on far enough. And I'm doing it with my partner, Rogue. Get ready for it, because it's coming.
You just made the list!
Getting ready for a main event of the evening, which is going to be world champion Cassidy to take on Mr. Coke in their first ever clash. But, oh, what the hell? All right, can we get a camera back? What is going on? As Nathan Moore was talking in the ring, can we finally get a camera? What is going on in the back? Oh, for fuck's sake. Nathan Moore, too busy in the ring, cutting a promo, which allowed Celestia and the doll their opening to ambush Rogue in the back, Nate's partner, who has been left unattended in the parking lot, and now he's getting ganged up on by Celestia and the doll. And now Rogue is definitely fighting an uphill battle here because his partner's still in the ring area after delivering a very personal promo that we all just heard. And now Celestia, beyond her own will, deep down, she's probably saying, why the hell am I doing all of this? But she just can't. She can't fight off the Dead Zone's corruption that is spread over and over and time again throughout many different multiverses. This just happens to be Tad's own personal vendetta here. And then this evil doll that has come to life, this voodoo doll, now targeting Rogue. Hoping to I would just insinuate that they're hoping to permanently injure him and knock him out so that Nathan Moore no longer has Rogue to rely on as an ally in this war that's coming up between the two. But I have to say, so far, Rogue is doing a mighty fine job of fighting them both back. It hasn't been a complete beatdown here, so I have to hand it to Rogue in this 2-on-1 situation. Able to defend himself and fight back here in the parking lot where there are no rules. There's literally nothing to happen back here. There's no referee. This is not a scheduled match at all. We were getting ready for our main event of the evening. This is just a pure brawl. Unscheduled. And we'll see if Rogue can get the last laugh here over these evil forces. And still, I think, unless Celestia was twerking. Well, there you go. Oh, looked like Rogue was going to try to carry Celestia, but the damage has been done to his body here. He collapsed. And there's just only so much you can do when you have a 2-on-1 situation. I mean, we've seen people win in the single spot before in historical fashion, but it's not very often when the odds are stacked up against you like this. And well, Selly the doll has got the cone, and we all know what happens here in CPW when someone's got the cone. Hopefully we don't see that here in this situation. And Rogue drops Celestia and is now working on the doll here. Oh, powerbomb lung blower. Look at Rogue here fighting back. Uh-oh. Well, Celestia just whacked him in the back of the head with a cone. And Celestia has gone completely crazy here. This corruption has turned her absolutely loco. And look at Selly the doll just clawing, scratching, biting with her skull teeth on Rogue. And he takes one down, but then he's got to worry about the other one. Well, look at this. He's doing a pretty good job here of trying his best to fight back. And unless you're actually watching this feed live, you wouldn't even know that this is happening outside of the building right now. I'm just glad we were able to get a camera crew back here to capture this. What's going on at right this moment is Celestia's got the single leg crab locked in on Rogue here. Oh! What the? A cone flying in from off screen and hits Rogue in the side of the head. That might have been one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I will have to go back and clip that. That was hilarious. What is Rogue doing? He's frozen in place. I think Rogue missed his portal there and got discombobulated for a second. Ooh. Takes the doll down. Now working on Celestia. Oh, man. Look at Rogue here. Maybe he doesn't need any assistance. He's doing a mighty fine job of not backing down from this ambush in the parking lot. He might come away from this thing. Uh-oh. Well, we're next to somebody's red sedan here. Oh, now that was a Celestia, a C trigger, if you will, into Rogue. And now Celestia going to try to end it here on Rogue. Spirals him up and drops him. And there you go. The ambush. Man, Rogue gave it all his all here, but he just couldn't get past the ambush from Celestia and Selly the doll. And Nathan Moore might have just spoke his heart inside the ring with that long promo, but he was unaware his partner and closest ally was being ambushed in the parking lot as this saga continues in this rivalry. we see the World Heavyweight Champion set. What is this? Mr. Coke is... Wait. What is... What? This was supposed to be Cassie Ryan just as confused as we are. What? Did Mr. Coke just change the match? Okay, it's not going to be Mr. Coke versus Cassie Ryan, the world champion, here in our main event of the evening. Mr. Coke just completely trolled everybody and said, no, I'm not going to fight you tonight. I'm going to throw Roxas at you instead. And so here we go. We've got the world champion Cassie Ryan versus Roxas in our main event. Because Mr. Coke changed the match.
You just made the list!
Mr. Coke just changed the script of the match tonight. Is he allowed to do that? Can he do that? Well, he just did, I guess, because the bell rang. It's official. And I believe for the first time ever, we have Roxas taking on a CPW World Heavyweight Champion. Has that ever happened before? This is a night of firsts, I'm telling you what. And Cassie Ryan going to have to quickly change his game plan around. He was set for Mr. Coke the entire night. But Mr. Coke's flipped the script on everybody. And you'll notice he's here at ringside to get a close look at the matchup. And it might be Coke v. Roxas a lot of the time, but they do have their allying ways from time to time. They're not always at each other's throats. Every once in a while, they will come together for a special reason. And, well, I mean, honestly, I think Mr. Coke would like it if Roxas was able to beat the world champion here, non-title. I think he's actually pulling for him to beat Cassidy Ryan here. Don't get me wrong, I think he'll probably laugh at him if he loses, but he'll be very happy for him if he wins. It's just that kind of relationship, Coke and Roxas. Nevertheless, Cassie Ryan, as our World Heavyweight Champion, has got a reputation to withhold here. And he can't let a loss, despite these change of scripts, affect him by getting an L tonight in the main event. As World Heavyweight Champion, you've got a reputation and an honor to uphold by actually not losing matches. And especially on paper, if you see Roxas defeats Cassidy Ryan, it's not going to look a whole lot of good. But I guess you got to just know the full story when it comes to that. The fact that Mr. Coke trolled everybody, and that's the reason for it. But so far, it's been a back-and-forth match, I have to say that. Roxas is looking pretty good so far against Cassie Ryan. He tries the top rope moonsault, but Cassie Ryan moves out of the way, and he just chunks Roxas out of the ring. Of course, we know Cassie Ryan is looking forward to seeing who's going to win that Croaki Cabaret match. That'll be the big challenger for the big one. If he can hang on to that title belt that long, he'll be in the main event of Big One 2, the second big one, against the winner of that Rumble match. And Roxas hits an Asai moonsault, goes for the cover. And we'll see if Roxas can capitalize. What's he going for here? He's just squeezing the head of Cassie Ryan, the world champ. But he gets out of that predicament. Cassie Ryan takes him down. Single leg takedown here in our main event of the evening. What? Did I just see a Roxas suck sign in the crowd? Roxas now waiting for the world champion to get to his feet. Reverse Irish whip off the ropes and a back elbow from Cassie Ryan, but Roxas got out of the way. Steps out of the way of a Superman punch. Lots of dodges happening right here.
Stupid man thing!
Indeed, indeed. Looks like Roxas was trying to run away, but Cassie Ryan not letting him. And Roxas is, oh no, he's gonna do this to the world champion. Oh, come on. Slappy slappies to the face of Cassie Ryan by Roxas. And Roxas is pinning Cassie Ryan right in front of Coke and almost beats the world champion. Oh. Angle slam from Cassie Ryan, who probably took offense to being slappered in the face like that by Roxas. Uh-oh. Telling Roxas to get to his feet. What does Cassie Ryan have cooking here? Oh, elbow to the top of the Rox helmet. And look at Cassidy Ryan doing the dastardly deed, but the referee immediately saw it. And works on the leg. And while the referee has got her back turned, nothing really crazy happened. I agree. I absolutely agree. Here comes Cassie Ryan now. Ooh, ripcords him up and then drops Roxas right on his face. Is Coke going to do anything to help his friend here? 1, 2, 3 does not. Mr. Coke does not. And Cassie Ryan will defeat Roxas tonight in our main event despite the opponent swap. And there you go. Coke probably laughing at ringside all the way to the bank. But hey, oh, what's this? We had a little bit of a stare down there between the world champion Coke. But there you go, world champion Cassie Ryan prevails here tonight in our main event.